And one of the things I told her is, fine, we can sit down and have a talk. Just talk about anything about life, about you, know about me, I want to know about you, who you are. And the first thing I did was I invited her for a date. Like on a Saturday, it's just you and I. We go out for lunch. Tell me what you like, everything, you know. I want to go swimming. I want to have pizza. I just want to enjoy, go out for a drive and all that. Yeah. That's what she wanted. We went and did all those things. But I told her, this is what you want, but I want to know who you really are. You know, as parents and caregivers, most of the time, we are raising children that we do not know. You know, we think that they are our children and we know who they are, but there's a person to your child that you need to be in tandem with, you know, so that if you see your child is quiet today, perhaps there's something happened, you know, and they just don't know how to tell you because you've not opened that space. So are we opening these spaces? Rather, should we have a discussion around parents opening themselves, not to be people giving advice or whatever, right? But that this child should be free enough to know that my parent is my friend, that they have my back regardless, you know, because this child, the first flight was, I will take you for that first flight so that no one can confuse you. You can always say, that. You know, uncle has done this thing.
So that no one can come and just,
so that even in your body autonomy as it changes, right? You're free to talk to me. Let's go out there. Tell me the kind of sanitary towels that you like, you know. I will pick them for you. I will carry them. You just have to walk next to me, you know. Are we having these spaces to just create that security for them to feel like, you know, they got me?
That's I like that question, because I think the answer is double-edged.
Yes.
And allow me to explain that. So on the one hand, it's one thing to create a safe environment where you can come and be as you are. But on the other hand, you need to give them the right language. So in terms of being able to name certain emotions. So I'm always asking specifically, like when someone is feeling some type of way, a lot of the times people are either happy, sad. But then I always ask the other emotions, what are the other things that you're feeling? Okay, you had this thing happening at school. How did that make you feel? What's the thing that you felt? And actually giving young people that language. And I say young people from as young as that 8, 9, so that by the time they come into your class 12, 13, they're able to have the right language about exactly what they're feeling. So that's like one part of it. And then also having the parent who was raised on those lectures. Shifting from not being a lecture, but creating a safe environment for them to be open and have the discussion. The forums I've been, when I've talked to parents, I'm always like, remember when you're creating a safe space, you have to prepare your face, because safe space means you're going to receive a lot of different information that might shock you. One, but also apart from just that safe space, having the right language between a parent and a young person, I think is really critical. So I think, and that's why I was calling it double-edged. That safe environment, we do need to teach the young people in terms of like the right language around that, but also for the parent to be able to, how to be able to navigate that. Because I feel sometimes parents are given they're getting very bad PR. And let me as a parent, parents are getting really bad PR and they're really trying hard. And the thing that I always say is that every young person, there is no more Kenya. So if there is no more Kenya, everybody's coming in unique.
You figure it out.
You figure it out. And then when you think you figured it out with the firstborn, the secondborn shows you a different story. So I'm always telling guys, imagine, cut yourself some slack. As long as you're willing to be in that space to learn that individual and treat them like a fingerprint and treat them as individuals and learn how to communicate around them, then your willingness already gives you 50%. You're already at pass mark. Now we just need to get the other things. That's why I'm always saying parents are given such a bad rap, and they're really trying hard.
And sometimes, but I digress. For the parents,
wewe kama mzazi.
I think the challenge we face is that we are not able to identify ourselves in the different phases we are.